put me back.
Bro,
listen, I really was upset that I wasn't. We don't have that shit no more. We don't have that type of music no more. You know what I'm saying? No, we don't have the stuff that make you feel like that. And it's on social media and shit. It's like, all right, you know what I mean? Like nobody wants to do anything no more. You know what I mean?
Long time.
Yeah, but
when niggas do shit, everybody got their fucking phone in their fucking hand. Like niggas like, yo, you wanna see something funny? And pass you the fucking phone. Remember niggas just actually tell jokes and shit?
Yes.
But now it's yo, bro, look at this. Oh, that shit crazy. Go right back to getting the phone. Like,
and I am guilty of that. 100%.
Oh, I know that, nigga. You be in your jack heavy.
But that's because I be bored with what niggas is doing. Keep me occupied, bitch.
What the fuck you mean? Occupied, nigga.
Keep me occupied. I ain't coming out here to be bored.
Hey.
You know what I mean?
Hey.
But yeah, it's just that shit brought me back, yo, and I had to share that shit.
Be optimistic, and she wants to suck.
Alright, so what I did, instead of turning the what you call all the way up, I turned the main volume up and then turned ours like down to try to find it. And I think this is better. I think it's better. Yo, no clicks, no static, no nothing yet.
Good.
I'm pretty sure it was my computer.
Oh, good. All right. We're gonna get another one anyway, so.
My computer.
Oh, I can share this.
My CPU, buddy.
My CPU. Alright.
Yeah.
I'm ready whenever you are. Who to start?
I'm just rolling up this gang.
Gang. Yo, so if you see me in the club, call me Mr. Club. When I see you in the dub, with the dub. Wait, are we live?
Yeah, we've been live.
You son of a bitch. You son of a...
Motherfuckers don't like what I'm talking about.
Are we going to air? So what we going to do?
Yeah, we're live.
What we going to do? Alright, so what we going to do, nigga? I'm not joking.
Oh, we about to do what we do, baby. Today's show is brought to you by Snickers.
Shit.
When life gives you lemons,
you make lemonade.
When life gives you lemons,
fuck you.
Fuck the lemons and bail. That was actually on something.
When life gives you lemons,
you're now watching a watch party. The host and the viewers can't see.
Well, I'm trying to fucking get to the damn watch.
We're about to get started. Just to let y'all know if y'all are just tuning in.
So darn
we are about to get started.
I am?
Yeah.
No, you're good. You're good.
Am I on? No.
You're hosting a watch party from Opinionated, but that's fine.
Oh.
No, you're good.
So I'm actually going live.
What's up? We're glad y'all tuning in. We're about to get ready to start this show.
From the Opinionated podcast.
Yeah.
All right,
if you're just tuning in, you're here for the pregame. You know what I mean? We're going to have a great topic for y'all today. We hope that you guys comment, please.
Y'all ain't got football to watch no more, motherfuckers.
Yeah, ain't no fucking football. Excuses. NBA is weak. NFL's rigged.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because our fucking Niners just lost. Nah, because the Niners lost was
matter of fact, let's get this out the way right now, because I ain't gonna get into this while we doing the live about the podcast. But that was some bullshit. And you know what? I'm not gonna be a hater. I'm gonna say congratulations to you KC fans. And enjoy your W, enjoy your chip. What was that? Your first one ever?
Oh my gosh, the hate.
Enjoy it. I feel as though y'all know, just like we know, that shit was set up, it was rigged. Y'all motherfuckers who wanted it for Andy Reid, man, y'all can go suck Andy Reid dick. That nigga don't give a fuck about y'all not one time. I ain't hear Andy Reid in any press conference say, yo, thank you, you know what I mean? I appreciate it. You know, it's been a long time. I've been wanting this since I was playing on the Eagles, and I think, he didn't give no.
He not mad. I feel the same fucking way.
I feel so that shit was set up.
I almost put my
all my Niners fans, yo, Chop. You know what I'm saying? Wreck.
I never clicked on
That's not your stepfather.
You know what I mean?
My father-in-law will do his motherfucking ass out of my house.
We got this shit next year.
I gotta know that shit.
I love my homies as Kansas City Chiefs fans, but at the same time, it's like, fuck y'all, because I hate it here. Okay? So, I'm gonna get that off my chest right now and let that be over with. That's the only thing.
No.
And the last thing I'm gonna say about that shit is that it's rigged. Andy Reid can suck my dick. The Chiefs can suck my dick. Everybody that's in the NFL that ain't the Niners can suck a dick, because I don't appreciate that foolery. And you know what I'm saying? If y'all come to me and y'all start talking this Kansas City shit, man.
And you ain't a fuck Kansas City fan, suck my dick.
You know, even if you a Kansas City fan, man, it's a good chance that we are gonna have to do slap box or something, bro. Because this, I'm not taking no chance, and I'm not taking.
They're not. No.
Go Kansas.
That's what our dumbass president said. Dumbass motherfucker.
I want to just shout
out to Kansas City Chief in Kansas.
What a fucking idiot.
He's fucking retarded.
Okay, so before we go any further, welcome to the Opinionated podcast. And we are your hosts.
It's me, Cool Kev.
Dash.
And I'm Big Dre, a.k.a. Dr. Coctopus.
AKA Love Man Buns.
Well, that's
he like boy pussy.
That's the direct opposite of puss. When I said Dr. Cock the Puss.
Oh, I thought you like cock and puss.
Not boy pussy.
Did he like boy pussy?
Not boy pussy.
What's wrong with Orlando Brown?
I like girl pussy.
You know what's wrong with him? He's been fucked by a lot of men.
Hey, I heard like he sucked Nick Cannon.
No.
I'm joking.
He said he let Nick Cannon suck his dick. He said,
I don't believe.
Okay,
I
don't talk about it.
I don't believe anything that weirdo says, man. He's got some issues. He try and get back high.
Listen. I think that with every
Nicki
lie
Minaj.
is a little bit of truth.
You
know what I'm saying? So if he bullshitting, how far? Like maybe he's just being extra with it. But if he's being extra, how much of that shit actually happened? I mean, think about it. 50 Cent. My boy Brandon, good look out to my nigga 2 Knox, Mayhem Davis, that's my doggy dog. He sent me a video about this nigga 50 talking about Diddy, and Diddy trying to take him shopping.
Oh yeah, I seen it. That's
trying to take him shopping. I know it's old, but to think about it. Diddy offered him like, yeah, why don't you come on, go shopping with me? I'll take you shopping. I'll pay for it. But 50 was like, hold
Kev
up.
still haven't watched. Shout out to Drink Champs podcast. You didn't watch the episode with Fab, JDK.
I didn't get to watch the Fab joint yet.
He was like,
with Fab and Jadakiss.
Yeah. I said the Fab and Jadakiss.
He was like, Diddy was like, you ain't never partied with me like that, Fab. I was like, what? No, we ain't never partied like that, bro.
Need to see that shit.
I nigga like, hold up.
Yo,
you ain't
all right,
so
we have a great.
Thank you, sir.
We got a great topic today. We were just,
we talking about people that trying to get hot.
Yeah, we were just talking about some bullshit.
We
right
trying to get hot.
But Orlando Brown.
Oh, he was talking about that. But we talking about Nicki Minaj trying to get.
Oh yeah, this Nicki Minaj and Meek Mill situation. Now that is a crazy turn of events.
Deplorable.
Is it?
I don't know.
Oh,
I just want to say deplorable.
Well, do you know what's going on with that?
Nah, I have no clue what's going on.
I know.
Okay, so basically they're pretty much like, I don't want to say they're bitter exes, but they're like they're going back and forth, and it seems like it went from like we have today from great to hate. They were great together, socially and social media, making music. Top 10 songs.
No, he was the realest. She was the realest.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And that was one of the songs.
I forget the rest of the song.
Yeah.
You asking me to remember a fucking Meek Mill with Nicki
Minaj
song.
He was the realest.
So basically, they hate each other right now, right? I mean, that's how I would depict it, right? They don't like each other.
Beefing. They
beefing.
I think
Nicki just got married. So do you think that Meek is upset that Nicki is married to some random?
I think he ducking the fade, but whatever.
You think Meek ducking the fade or the bull?
Meek.
You think so? Why you think he ducking the fade?
I'm just watching the video where Meek pulled up on the bull safari.
That's different.
But this a whole different person.
First of all, my allegiance to Philly. I actually like, that's one of my favorite artists. I love Meek Mill, but he didn't pull up on Safari.
He was there.
His crew pulled up on Safari and him. It's a big difference.
Well, Meek was there though. I seen the video.
Yeah. I've been there when a lot of niggas got beat up too.
I think that's meant for you.
I've been there when a lot of niggas got beat up too. Don't matter that I was there. I will stop. Listen, when you actually like, if you pressing somebody by yourself, it's a different thing. If I run up on you and say, nigga, I'm about to knock you the fuck out, that's different. If I show up with y'all niggas and 3 other motherfuckers and y'all start beating somebody up that I'm beefing with, I might have pulled up, but I ain't do shit.
Yeah,
so that's what I mean by ducking the actual fade.
You don't think he wants to also home?
I don't think so. I don't think he should. As a man, after this, it's like, I'm with a girl. You married.
So why boy want to put hands on Meek for it?
Yo, because he had a song from what the internet say. Meek had a song that I think was even unreleased that said I'm gonna, don't quote me, but it's basically saying, You know, damn, I fuck like damn. I was like, I'm still in love with you. Not still in love with you, but like, yo, I was fucking with you, and now you fucking with this nigga. You say you about to get you engaged. You feel a connection. What? This nigga still wear Balenciaga with bootcut jeans. Like that was the line in the song.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
So I guess the guy took offense. But he does wear Balenciagas with bootcut jeans.
So who gives a fuck? Like what nigga always kill me. Why niggas worried about what another nigga wear? Like
wait, all right. So let me say the equivalent to our type shit.
Yeah,
the equivalent to our type shit. Like what? You fucking with this new nigga? Like that nigga still wear felines, or that nigga, you know what I mean? Like that nigga drive a, you know what I mean? He drive a fucking Chevette. Like that's the equivalent. Like yo, you fucking with this nigga? He's a cornball.
Okay, you can say cornball.
That's what that means.
All right, I get cornball.
He's a cornball.
Don't talk about the fucking wearing dog. That is.
But that's what he's trying to say. It's like you fucking with this nigga.
See, I almost said some fucked up shit that's gonna get me kicked off the airwaves.
Do it.
I did.
We here for it.
We are.
Yes.
I want to catch heat for this shit. That's some hoe ass nigga shit, dog.
What's wrong?
Nah. No, I was about to say a nigga got bitch made tendencies. I act like a whole hoe. Like he suck ass nigga. Like he identified as himself as female. That shit.
Oh shit.
Yeah. He identifies himself as a fucking female. Like don't approach me about what the fuck I'm wearing. You a dude unless you're a gay dude, then I can understand that because you're big on fashion.
The thing about it is, and that's the thing about it. Like when I guess that is the situation when you have money.
Yeah.
Because us, not to say that we are. Well, I'm just a broke ass nigga.
I am a
but when I look at a situation. And if I decide I'm going to have hate on somebody because of the situation, the last thing that I'm going to be worried about is his bootcut jeans and what he's putting under them. The first thing I'm worried about would be, damn, yo, you fucking my bitch. Because that's the first thing you think of. Yeah, but then I don't go to like, yo, this nigga wearing crazy ass clothes. It's like, the fuck is wrong?
So he don't know him though. So I think that's all he can.
Nobody knows this nigga.
He can't say like, yo, you fucking with this nigga. You know what I mean? Whatever. But anyway,
is that corny?
See, with us, we don't care. We don't. I mean, I don't wear bootcut jeans anymore, but I don't give a fuck if anybody else does.
Okay, so does that? Do you think that is his heart is like pierced at this point? Like, damn, yo, you used to be my boo boo, and now you fuck with somebody else.
So put yourself in high school. What would you say if a bitch that you love start fucking with another nigga? Like, what would you say? What is the equivalent to that? I think that's what we got.
Fuck that nigga. Why you fucking with this corny ass?
This nigga get A's and B's.
Nah, I wouldn't even say no corny shit like that.
He don't even play on the basketball team.
You fucking with the nigga on the honor roll?
Yes, but that's what I mean. It's like, yes, the Balenciaga with bootcut jeans doesn't apply to us, but like, you've said some shit like that before.
Maybe.
You fucking with this nigga?
We kept it basic. I probably said you fucking with this nigga.
Yeah.
I think he don't even play basketball.
He
a pretty boy or some shit like that.
That nigga corny as hell.
That's
normally what we would say.
As
corny
far as
he's a cornball.
As far as it go, he's corny as hell.
He's a cornball.
I'm not looking this nigga up and down.
Yeah, I mean, how many depictions have you given?
He's 40. That's something I said before.
Oh yeah.
He's 40. He can't get a bitch's age. That's something wrong with that.
Shit like that.
There's something wrong with that.
I said shit like that.
He's a rapist.
I said shit like that. You fuck this old
damn.
You fuck with that old motherfucker. So listen. So all right, which leads us to like how it got a little deeper. So what was going on? It was going back and forth on Twitter. Now I'm not usually on Twitter, but they were on Twitter going back and forth. Nicki pretty much accused him of kicking her, hitting his sister.
Physical violence.
Physical
violence. Yeah. Her, his sister, and his mother.
Right. And he's like, what the fuck? You the one that got child rapists all around you.
Oh, that was right. Her brother
just got convicted.
So basically, and what Meek tried to say is that, or to my knowledge, he stopped fucking with her because she knew that her brother was some sort of a rapist or a pedophile or somewhere along the lines of that. And he wasn't cool with that, so he had to let it go.
Yeah. Your brother was a tree jumper. Prison terminology. Meaning that he fucks with little kids and rape little motherfuckers.
Where the fuck did you learn that?
I had three convicted felon brothers. Like,
so they've been
No, they beat niggas up in prison that was considered tree jumpers.
Well, I mean, not to get deep into that, because that's deplorable.
Religious.
And that is also...
Let's just get back to where we was at.
That's deplorable. But what I'm saying, what it is if you look at a couple years ago with them taking pictures together and seemingly to the public, it seemed great, seemed awesome.
Yeah.
And then now, I mean, we don't know because we're now on the outside. We're on the outside looking in, but it seems like they kind of hate each other.
So I'm guessing that's where we're going to today.
I don't want to say kind of hate each other. This is social media. They throwing really a rape. Talking about someone's brother who is a rapist who got convicted and he's going to serve 25 years or more. That's a pretty deep shot.
I think he said that. Just like anybody else would. You know how you talking about somebody and they go too far and you say, "Oh, for real? I know real shit about you." So
like your brother's a pedophile, he getting $5 footlongs right now.
Yes, that's what happened. She said some shit and he said, "Oh, for real? Damn. You trying to play me with some fake shit? Let me hit you with some real shit. Your brother's a rapist."
Oh shit,
for real?
That's harsh.
Yeah, well,
that's fucking harsh.
When you know somebody crossed the line with you before.
Oh yeah. I done had motherfuckers say some shit. Try to get me mad, and I hit him back. It cost me a punch in the jaw from a female, but
you're resilient.
Yeah,
you're resilient.
She punched me in my motherfucking jaw.
Definitely.
Yeah, I was holding the baby at the time when she hit me.
Oh,
you hit me on some sucky shit.
Nah, you gotta throw the baby up in the air.
I know.
And hit her with one.
Yeah,
I grab him and run.
Nah,
it didn't work out that way. That was a quick one. That was
my back was turned like
that was before Kev took martial arts.
Nah. You thinking about that was old? Nah, you thinking about our first baby mom. Nah, this is more recent. Like,
I know.
How many of those situations have you gotten in?
Well, I don't hit
after the first one. You ain't got to hit him, but the dodge game should be on the big.
Dog, if my back is turned to somebody and they come over your shoulder and steal you,
yo, when you went into the sacred fucking art of ninja, you should have learned when you feel the wind, you know what I'm saying?
She called me on more shit like when she hit me, my first reaction was like to get my kid out the way so the kid don't get hit. So I took the full brunt of that shit. Man, dog, it took everything in me, in my soul.
I have to leave.
Not do life in prison.
I have to leave at that point because I will never.
I don't think my brain comprehends leave. It only comprehends revenge.
No, because I would never hit a woman. I don't want to hit a woman. I have women.
Well, I would never intentionally hit a woman, but if I was getting hit upon, I don't think my brain receives it the same way. If somebody's hitting on me, it's like I should be going, and then one good one gets called in, it's like I should be, and then my brain like resets and it's like, fuck this nigga up, and it doesn't realize that that's not really a nigga, and
that's a girl.
Yeah, and
I ain't hit no female dog.
Thankfully, I don't get into situations like that.
Like, my brain, like it took my brain. I don't hit no female, regardlus of the fact.
My brain switches.
That's a whole shit.
I love my father, but when this is a funny situation, but when I was younger, I had got into a fight with a girl, and my dad. I was young, and my dad. I told my dad what happened. And I told him, I didn't want to hit her. And my dad, bless his fucking lovely soul, he told me,
fuck that bitch.
He was like, don't let nobody hit you. Listen, you hit her, but don't hit her in the face. I said, oh, just punch her in the stomach one good time. Boom. And that stuck in my mind. It makes you want to go.
I grabbed the chick up.
I chokeslammed the girl.
Yeah, he said, don't hit her in the face. And I was like, oh, shit.
Reel this shit back.
Yeah, so with all that said, that kind of brings us to our actual topic, which is
we don't get no fucking time.
From great to hate.
Great to hate.
Which is signifying relationships starting great and leading to you guys hating each other.
Yeah, that shit.
And I know that you're watching, and the people who decide to listen to the podcast, also thank you for listening to the podcast. If you're listening to it on any of your major platforms, iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, wherever you like to listen to your podcast, you can find us there at the Opinionated Podcast. Okay. To get back on topic,
have you guys ever went from great to hate?
I know everybody has gone. At least one. You've never gone from great to hate.
I never hated anybody.
Nigga,
I've been salty, but I never hated anybody.
Nigga, that's hate, dog.
Yeah. Salty ain't hate.
I ain't okay. Hate is a strong term of word, but I know you was like, fuck that bitch.
Yeah. Fuck that bitch has definitely been.
All right, so let me ask you this question: if she got in a car accident when you said fuck that bitch, would you have cared if she survived or not?
At the time, yes. I will care if she survived, but I would still.
Dre, you told us a story a few episodes back where you kind of like lost it at the damn restaurant wherever she worked at.
That's the only time.
Yeah, she was like, yo, you need to chill. Fuck you. You know, remember that?
Yes.
You didn't hate the shorty who was playing at the time?
I didn't hate it.
Or grow a form of hatred afterwards?
Because if I would have hated her, I wouldn't even wanted to go there. If I'd have hated her, if I hate you.
Well, that would have been before. We're talking about after. After you not being able to get what you want or feeling played, you never not once?
No, I didn't hate her. I didn't hate her. I wanted to like
destroy her life.
Nah, I didn't hate her. I don't remember hating anybody. Like on some shit like that. It sounds crazy, but I didn't hate her. If she would have came back, I would have been a sucker about it. Like, yo,
no, it is.
I cut my feelings off.
You ain't got no baby mom, so you really.
I guess if she'd have came back and then you got together and then she broke it off immediately, that hate probably would have.
I probably would have hated her, but I cut my feelings off. That's a difference. Like, I didn't hate her. I just cut my feelings off.
See, I think that we didn't understand the terms of being able to cut off feelings earlier in our lives when we were, indulging into, not necessarily you, I'm talking about me and Kev, indulging in relationships and, just jumping all in, because you tend to, when you're younger, you tend to like jump out the window in a relationship because you fuck with her so heavy you think that you're in love, but really you just a young knucklehead ass nigga.
Correct.
And, you tend to do things that you don't normally do, like, the episode we were talking about previously where some of the crazy shit you done when you when you was a Joe ass nigga. So with that being said, you don't feel as though when you start to turn or see yourself turn into a Joe ass nigga that there's no type of hatred that's being built in within that?
I don't see it as hate. But that might be me in general though, bro. Like the way I am in general is I could love a motherfucker. Like, you could be my family. You could literally be my family, and if I decide that, I don't know, maybe it's avoidance, maybe it's like, if you really get into it, I probably need to see a psychiatrist, because I don't go to, yo, don't ever bring that nigga name up around me, don't ever bring that bitch name up around me. It's just like, yo, that motherfucker don't exist. I will not fuck with you, I won't call you, I won't come to your shit, and I won't think about it. That's not hate to me, that's just like, all right, ice cold, bitch.
That's hate.
That's hate?
That is hate.
I think that's hate.
That's
hate. Because if you
loving somebody,
well, wait a minute. If you hate a person, does that mean that you have enough emotion to care enough to want to hate?
But that's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Like,
I think it's like a seesaw type of a situation. You know what I'm saying? Like it could be tilted either or.
I don't know if I hate motherfuckers, but I know a lot of people. I don't.
Kev, you hate motherfuckers.
I've seen it.
Kev, you hate motherfuckers.
I've seen you do it.
I seen it.
Y'all ain't seen nothing. Like, I just don't fuck with you.
Kev, I've seen it.
I think I've seen it.
I mean, I would never bring up the person, but I can name one name right now. If I say this name, you would say, don't ever bring that nigga name up again.
Kev holds a grudge. You hold a grudge like a motherfucker.
Yeah. I always say I hold a grudge.
The other person don't even know.
Yeah.
I just don't fuck with you.
Yeah.
And maybe it's not
Lord
a grudge.
bless their heart. They come back Kev.
It's not so much the grudge, but I ain't gonna like, I don't do this shit like saying, hey, not let somebody know I ain't got a grudge, or like I don't fuck with you. I'll let you know I don't fuck with you. So that means when you see me, avoid me. If you don't avoid me, we have a problem. So that's how I play this shit.
That's a grudge.
I think it's a grudge. It's a grudge. But at least I give you most motherfuckers hold a grudge and won't tell you they got a grudge against you. You think shit's sweet, so you go see the person, and motherfucker like, yo, like, why is nigga acting fucking funny?
First of all, if I ever did something to someone to even have an inclination that they didn't fuck with me, it would never not be coming for me. You know what I'm saying? I'd always know, like, that nigga don't fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? And so I don't fuck with him.
But most people think that shit like blow over.
Kev, how many times have you got in a situation where a person doesn't fuck with you, or you don't fuck with a person, but they don't know that?
Nobody, because everybody knows.
I've seen it.
You seen people fuck that?
I've seen you not fuck with niggas that they might come around
and they don't know that you don't.
They don't know. They shaking all our hands. Yeah. You off to the side like.
Or you'll say something like, "Nigga, I don't fuck with you."
But that's what I would say. Like, nigga, I don't fuck with you.
But that's
at my face.
But you gotta think about, for them to get that close to, for you to say that, they had to not know.
They don't know. But I tell a nigga straight up, yo, bro, I don't fuck with you. That's my mentality. Yo, bro, I don't fuck with you. Don't talk to you. So they like, damn, can't be like that. Yeah, niggas like that. Stop fucking talking to me. Yeah. Go somewhere, dog.
That is the epitome of not knowing. Walking into a dangerous situation.
Get the fuck away from me,
and if you don't know Kev, he's got a history of martial arts around in the back of your motherfucking neck.
With a baby in his hand.
I don't fuck with it. Yo, like
you got enough of them. Choose one.
But I'm a real dude, but I try my best to let you know I ain't fucking with you no more. Like, yo, like I had a situation here with a family member that did some foul shit.
Right.
Yeah.
I had to check the nigga like, yo, I don't fuck.
Yeah,
dog.
we know the story.
I don't fuck with you.
Right.
Don't come around and say shit to me. Act like I don't exist.
But that was the warning right there, because that situation happened in front of you right then and there, and you laid the ground down right then. The foundation of your relationship was terminated, and you let him know that right then and there. But something happens, and then there's months and weeks and years that go by, and a motherfucker come around you, and that feeling immediately come back into Kev's heart. And Kev will see him like, hey, what's up? Nigga, I don't fuck with you.
That was 20 years ago, man.
It was yesterday in my mind, and you's a dead nigga.
You's a dead nigga. I don't go that far. Like, I just tell a nigga straight up, like, yo, like, don't be but I don't want nigga to be fake around me. I don't want to be fake to niggas. I don't fuck with you, I don't fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? Kev, if I gotta hate you, I gotta hate you. Don't.
Well, let's talk about the reasons why you don't be liking niggas.
Nah.
Some things you say, I'll be like, Kev, that was high school.
Yeah.
That nigga didn't say shit to you in high school or something like that one day.
Nah.
And you was like, man, fuck that nigga.
Nah,
we're in our 30s.
Nah, cause there be people that wanna be cool with you. Like, nigga, every time I see you, I try to speak to you, you always act like a dickhead, like you ain't acknowledge me.
But that's different, you know.
Don't get older and now get the fuck out my face, nigga. Get the fuck out of here.
Yo, the nigga said,
you didn't want to say hi to me when we was in ninth grade, my nigga, and now you want to say what's up to me and we 36?
Don't get older and acknowledge it.
Don't say good morning to me when you walk past in the street.
Nah, I had to join. I got that to join when
you had your chance in ninth grade,
but I let that shit go. But it was a chick when I first moved to a neighborhood that seen me.
What up?
Now when I first moved there and shit, my shit was crazy. Like I didn't get a haircut.
You talking about your braids?
My haircut. Like I ain't have no haircut. Like
Ken had the Wolfman John.
Whoa. So I said, what's up to the bitch? Like, Cam, I said, what's up to the
There's a hatred. I'm about to say, there's a hatred right there. I said, what's up to the bitch?
I said, what's up to, like, not on something like I'm trying to holler at you, shit, but just say, how you doing? Bitch just looked at me like, ill. And said, it had the nerve to say ill in my face and walked up.
Oh, she told you ill?
Yeah. So, boom. A week later, I go get a cut, because I need, like, a couple days later, I get a cut. Bang, same situation. I'm at the park. Now the bitch sees me. Now she wants to approach me. I said to her, yo, you ain't say shit to me the other day when I tried to talk to you when I'm all looking fucked up. Like, yo, get out my face. Now I gotta cut. You wanna speak to me? Go ahead with that bullshit.
So if you see her today,
no, we cool.
Get back here.
I just told her to go ahead at that moment. I let this shit go, but at that moment I told her like, yo, get the fuck out of here. Don't come me no phone. I'm a real person. Y'all know I'm real.
Okay.
If you real with me, I'm real with you. You loyal to me, I'm loyal to you. As soon as I see some signs of disloyalty, I probably gonna cut you the fuck off. It just is what it is. You can't niggas like disloyal niggas will get you killed. Disloyal people will get you hurt. Especially females. Disloyal females will get you hurt.
I ain't afraid of.
Nah, that's real shit though.
With that being said, and that was a perfect example that you ended with, because you ended with the female. our topic is mainly based on the relationships of from great to hate. And we all know that we've all been in relationships and they all start out great.
When
right?
is it great? Though?
And
what are you doing when it's great?
Well, at the beginning, you got that puppy love stage, right? First of all, when it's always great when you meet somebody, they don't know shit about you, you don't know shit about them. You know what that means? It's time for
you get your dick sucked, not asking for that shit before pussy. That's when it's great.
Oh shit!
Yo, shout out to the women who understand to suck a dick before we have intercourse, and I ain't got to say a word to you.
But what do you normally do? Y'all stay up on the phone all night till you fall asleep. Y'all got plenty of things to talk about. You want to do everything together. Y'all motherfucking. Yeah, you are actually interested until they get to
you went to school. Where?
That's because you learning them. Like
that's what I'm saying. It's something that and why are you interested? More likely because you want to get in the draws. So I mean that's more than likely the reason.
I'm gonna get there early. It's like
at the time.
It's like first period.
It's like
I'm gonna get there early.
Yeah. I got pussy on the first date and made a relationship out of shit.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Nah, that was normal for you.
There was nothing wrong.
Who the fuck? You right. Because I don't judge bitches. I ain't judge. You gave me some pussy. I'm always... Any chick
know. The same bitch that punched you in the...
I got a few of them Jones, so you got the...
I got the pussy, but I started the relationship off, I got the pussy, let me see where it goes. And see where... I didn't say you're my girlfriend after I got the pussy, but I said, let me see where this goes. But there's a couple of them ended in like... I'm not...
relationship graveyard.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Some ended with me not... A couple weeks later, this shit is whack. I'm done.
Listen.
Like, not the pussy whack, but this is whack. I don't want to fuck with her no more. Yeah. Some's like, okay, we got a lot of shit in common. Let's go to the next step. I think I want to make you my girl. I don't give a fuck getting pussy on the first night. Nigga, one of my exes was a stripper. So
I don't remember that.
Yeah, I remember who she is. I told you her name. She was a stripper. She used to be a stripper.
We'll talk about that later.
Well, yeah,
but with that,
that's a special thing. For the.
Oh yeah, we'll get into that later too. But
gotta confirm.
But
let's make sure we.
With that being said, it's like okay, you know all the things that make it great. You know what I'm saying? You know how you feel. You know what I'm saying? Like emotional wise. Like I know when you guys first started in a brand new relationship, it's like yo. All you want to do is be around that person. You know what I'm saying? At first, like, yo, I gotta call him, I gotta talk to him, I want to do this, I want to do that. You know what I'm saying? And it's great. But then you get complacent, right? And this is for relationships that kind of like start off on a high note and then they start, going down slow or just, turns into your basic relationship. You ain't talking about somebody that you've been with for years and years and years. Y'all plan on getting married because y'all obviously are doing something that are working that you want to progress and
okay, so it's not great yet.
But well, when you start off, that's really the highest peak, right? For most of the relationships that are ending, that are done.
When you're having sex, though.
That's a basic. That's not.
Well, I mean,
I'm talking. We talking about like
is there any time when you're in a bad relationship and you're not having sex at all?
No, I mean all relationships start off that way, but I'm saying your ones that last for years. Those relationships that just end in a couple of weeks, those don't end in hate. Those end in like a mutual like.
That's just. Those are situationships. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all just pretty much fucking and y'all enjoying it, and then you realize no. You know what I'm saying? But I'm talking about somebody that you were actually digging. You were actually trying to make something. Y'all made something. Y'all are doing it. Y'all been together for like a year, and then it's starting to get pretty bad. You know what I'm saying? You see yourself you're in a position where
wait, it didn't get bad yet.
Yeah, we're still. That's what I'm saying. So you still. So what's happening is you're declining. It's just declining from great to just sorry.
So that happens because we talked about what happens when you're great. When you're great, that's when you're having sex a whole lot.
Yeah.
One of the things that could cause it to start declining is a decrease in that. In the person's sexual appetite or the rate
of sex. Y'all going out often. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? You're actually fucking dating.
Enjoying each other's company.
Enjoying company. Appreciation.
You're going to the movies, you're going to dinner. You actually putting time aside for the weekend to say, hey, listen, all right, boom, we're going to go here today. I think we're going to go here. We're going to go do this.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because you got like almost like a separation anxiety. Because the person at that point.
Ooh, do you remember having separation anxiety? When that person ain't near you, you want to call them, text them?
Yeah.
Damn, I miss you. When last time you say I miss you?
You wake up to a motherfucker every day. You like,
no. I say that now. When the last time?
Last time.
You don't.
A couple days ago.
You still got some new juice in you.
Is it?
I don't know.
How long?
I gotta say that shit because I be missing my girl.
How long is it new?
I don't think.
How long do you consider a relationship to be new?
A year.
Yeah?
Nigga.
I'm almost on 2. Am I still new?
2 years.
You ain't
but
shit.
I have my relationship now. Like it ain't the greatest, but I have some days I have separation anxiety.
It's great.
It's the greatest.
You better say it's
the greatest. But I have separation. But my dumb ass
I'm doing this podcast in my house.
But my dumb ass does
from the grave site when we doing it podcast.
Nah, nigga, listen.
Coming live from Jesus.
Let me finish my thought process. Let me finish my thought process.
Yeah, go ahead. Save yourself.
I ain't gonna say myself.
That ain't the greatest. You probably be sleeping right outside.
I don't give a fuck. Hey, let's keep it G. Let's keep it 1,000%. Ain't nobody relationship that been in a relationship past 3 fucking years is 100% the greatest.
Every relationship has its up and
at your
downs.
work. You always working with.
But that doesn't necessarily mean that it's not great.
It ain't. It's what is great? Great means
great is you
100.
have a companionship
Great
with
is
somebody
100%.
who's willing to show loyalty. Y'all are working towards a goal together. Of course, you're gonna argue. You're gonna have your good days and your bad days, but your relationship is it's a high. Yeah,
I think great is a high.
So I'm guessing like my relationship is always because it ain't over yet. It's still a lot to go. So it's still a fucking work in process.
So you to not say
that. Because and I'm about to say over. It should never
over means dead. Over means dead. You know what I'm saying? You got to say over for me means dead. Over in my relationship right now means dead. That's what over means to me. I don't know what it means to y'all. Over to me, how I'm thinking.
Well, when it's dead, it's over. It's
no, I mean I'm dead, my nigga. Like I'm gone. That's why I'm trying.
Okay.
That's why that is my goal. That's my plan to wind up dead with this person.
Watch how you talking. But you gonna wind up dead before this person.
You gonna say the wrong shit? She gonna catch you. Remember your plan?
I'm gonna enhance that.
But like right now, your relationship, anybody relationship, you have fucking hiccups.
Yeah, you do. It's a fact.
You gotta fix shit. Some shit you can't. Some shit you like don't fix. Some shit you try to fix. Like I had days I miss my girl. There's some days I be sitting in my truck like, damn, I be thinking about it, and I say to myself, yo, I'm gonna go get her.
I'm just mine right now. Actually.
I'm gonna get her some flowers, a card, just so I appreciate her. And then you get a text message from the kids' coach, hey, y'all got practice tonight. Then your other kid called, well, I got kids. Your kid called, hey, can you bring me this home? Hey, Dad, I forgot this. I gotta get the project. And in the midst of all these people fucking telling you shit, you forget, like, damn, I missed it. I want to show something. Show something. Like, I didn't even call it. I was supposed to do this. I didn't do this because everything else happened.
I'm gonna tell you, this is not has anything to do with from great to hate. But I got a reminder over this past week that you still gotta do all that shit.
Yeah.
I got a reminder. We went into a deep conversation of what both of us need, and with the changes in our relationship. Like, this is what I'm expecting from you, and she said what she's expecting from me, and certain things I was not living up to, and now I make a conscious effort.
But you know what?
I gotta be on it.
But that is an aspect of a healthy relationship, and I would consider that to be in a sense of greatness for the fact that y'all actually take the time to look what's missing in your relationship.
It got bad first.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but why? Because y'all are hurt about whatever you're missing that you want from a person that you actually care about. It's not like she's like, yo, I'm ready to go look for this somewhere else because you ain't giving it to me. It's like, yo, I want you to give me this, and it hurts me for the fact that number one, it hurts them that they gotta ask you. You know what I'm saying? So for them to have to ask you that and break down and say that, I'm pretty sure it hurts. It hurts you to hear it. You know what I'm saying? Because like, damn, yo, like all this time I thought we was good and we not.
Oh, no,
you know what I mean?
I initiated it.
And I mean, I'm not saying you per se. You know, I'm not saying you. I'm talking about in general. Like, you know what I'm saying? But the fact that you can talk to each other with that. And want to see the change and be the person to make that change is a form of greatness, because at the end of the day, when we were younger, did you really give a fuck what she wanted at the end? You know what I mean? Like
that chick that's in your class, or that chick that worked with you, you automatically on her. You like, damn, she cares about what I talk about. I bet you don't give a fuck about you, but like, oh,
you know what I'm saying? And that's and to me, that's a form of greatness to be able to do that, accept it, and try to make the change because you care about a person so much that you want to see them happy with how you are right then and there.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? And it pretty much shows a difference between what we're talking about right now, greed and hate, because you want to keep that high.
Right.
You don't want to lose it.
Right.
But the thing about it is, when you're in a relationship that you could care less about, or not to say that you could care less about, but as it starts to decline because of things that are lacking or missing,
right?
It goes from great to just okay, because something's missing, or something irks you, or just little shit, and then what brings it past to just okay. What drops that level even further?
Do you guys think age has a lot to do with it? The more you learn through your age, the better you're equipped to take care of a relationship.
Well, that's just like anything else. You becoming wiser, learning yourself as well as you learning another person. You know what I mean? Or
see, I don't know how many relationships y'all niggas been in, but I've been in
16,000, right?
It might have been. I don't know.
But I had a couple of. I maybe say one good one.
I've seen a couple good relationships.
Please tell me it's the one you're in now, dog.
This is the great one he's talking about.
This is my great one.
All right, okay, all right.
I said great. I said I had one good one.
Because I be saying some shit.
You've been in. Man. Let people understand about this podcast. In this podcast, this is the only space I get to say how I feel, how I really think.
I know. I'm sorry, man.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm just joking.
And my girl
it's the past anyway.
My girl knows me. She knows that I'm a real motherfucker. I'm gonna speak.
Yeah, you got to know Kev to be.
I'm just gonna say
realist. She the realist.
Like that's what my girl now we back together a second time, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm. And she said I didn't get her first. She's like, I never got all of you from our first relationship. That's because I was just not being like me.
You were being the you that you thought she would want to see, and not the you that's around us.
Me personally is just I just say how I feel. I say what's on my mind. I don't try to shortchange nobody.
But you gotta understand that
that hurts people's feelings.
At the same time, you gotta understand that she would have had to have grown too, because when we were all younger, it's not easy to take the Kev that says whatever he wants to say. Because if you're a female and Kev says it, it's like, holy shit, did he just, I don't know if he disrespected me or if he just not fucking with me, or because you could be saying something and it gets turned out of context really quick. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's why I have low blood sugar.
No, but like I was saying, I had a good relationship back when I was younger.
Okay.
A good one.
Right.
But what was my point in that shit? I was saying, I didn't appreciate everything that was going on that cost me that relationship, right?
Okay.
So now now from that past experience and all the other relationships I've been in, I try to somewhat take from that pieces of what I did good. Like I'm still not doing good shit now.
I think we just when we were younger, we just weren't willing to do certain things because of one, ego, two, we just weren't comfortable. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? As a man or as a partner or whatever the case may be, we just weren't there. We could have not been there.
When shit starts going the way which we'll talk about in a few, the things that could cause, to cause you to be able to hate somebody. I think once those things starts happening, you're not willing to put up with it. Yeah. Why am I willing to put up with somebody arguing with me every day?
Yeah, like I got some apologizing
instead of
this podcast, because after hearing all this shit. Yeah, nigga, I was in the wrong.
Yeah,
and babe, I'm gonna make this shit on the air. Yeah, I was wrong. We had a little dispute. That was fucking wrong.
Look at the camera.
The camera's going up. Yeah, I was wrong. I said my girl came to me about some shit, and I just flipped the fuck out.
This is healing. This is healing.
But that's what I'm saying. I know I have to go apologize
with you.
That's you being a mature adult in a relationship with someone that you care about, that you want to make sure that you do what you can possibly do to make sure that you can keep what you love. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man.
So
the best apology is change behavior.
Exactly.
That's all.
I try my best.
I hate to quote Charlemagne, but that is the truth.
I just don't like sometimes because I've been in a relationship. My last relationship, my very last relationship. She knows who she is. Like I was a cornball ass sucker. Like, I was just too fucking nice. And not Kevin. Like I was trying to make it work, curb my bad behaviors. I have a fucking, y'all know me, I have a temper. I say what's on my mind. Don't fucking don't cross me or we gonna have some issues. Maybe it's the Aries in me. But I try to curb that shit. And then after a while, I got to a low sunken place, and then I became that person. I just became myself again. Yeah. And I told her, I said, when I become myself again, bitch, you not gonna like me. And boy, she ain't like me. Like, this is wrong.
That's fair.
It was wrong.
That's fair though.
And I think I might, and that kind of like I don't want to do that. I just want to be Kevin.
I'm about to say, I think you did that. You probably did that to yourself.
Yeah, I just want to be myself. Yeah, I want people to love me for.
But I think we've all been there at that point where you want to be that person or somebody that you kind of lose yourself.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And not to say that you lose who you are, but you don't want them to judge you because of the person that you can be. So you try to be the person that they want you to be. And at the end of the day, it just doesn't work out for you because you're more frustrated on trying to do what they want you to do instead of just being you. It's not going to last. You know what I'm saying? A person, it definitely has to love you wholeheartedly. You know what I'm saying? Unconditionally. And, you know, for you to want to take on something like marriage or anything that you consider to be a serious step in a relationship, everything has to be out on the table. You know what I'm saying? They got to be able to deal with those aspects of you and love you nonetheless. So you just, it's like you were turning an on and off switch, you know, around a person that you should always be on. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You turn your shit off.
I was straight fucking nerd. Like, I lost my sense of humor. I lost everything.
So that goes with the part that actually starts the turn.
Okay.
Turn a little bit when you start to lose yourself, when you start arguing a lot.
Oh my God.
when the bitch is getting on your nerves. I don't mean to use the B word, but like when
y'all bitches get on my fucking nerves.
Niggas be bitches too.
Niggas, yeah, we do.
Oh, niggas get bitches too.
I do some whole shit.
It's in the book. It's in the book.
Well, I mean, what would you say? What would you say on a personal aspect? It could be, well, I guess we can't really say Drake because he ain't never hated a bitch in his life. So, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What would you say, Kev, would be a starting aspect for the turning point towards hate?
Hate is, man, just fucking arguing about every little tiny motherfucking thing. Like,
I've seen that.
Like, just
it's ugly.
Just nit-knacking. And it's just picking at little shit. Instead of just you fucking leaving, just go about your fucking. You're not happy.
And you, okay,
go.
What are the times that you've ever, and I'll explain too, what are the times that you ever, like, when a person just fucking pissed you off because they want to argue about, like, what are some individual times that happen?
Oh, individual times that happen,
yeah.
They just
piss me.
They piss me off. Like, you, like, okay, like, at one point I was like going to the gym heavy. Nothing was said about me going to the gym. It was just something I was doing. I'm going every day. That's just me. That's my routine.
Right.
Then now all of a sudden it's a problem now. Because why is it a fucking problem now? Like, I'm doing the same thing I've been doing why didn't you say this shit to me months ago? Now this is something I take serious. Now when you could have said something to me at the beginning of this shit, maybe I'm like, all right, well, let me adjust my schedule so I have time for you.
Well, what's being said?
Oh, we don't, you always at the gym. We don't spend time together.
Come to the gym, bitch.
Or we got to do, I said, all right, cool. Well, I'm going to still go on my regular times. I don't go to the gym. I go to the gym like I would go to the gym 3 times a week. All right, well, these other 4 times let's do, well, I got to do this. Stop fucking making excuses. I'm telling you I'm free.
Right.
This is my time. I'm telling you I'm free. Let's do something. All right. Or when I say, all right, you know what, fuck it, I'm going to compromise you. I'm not going to go Wednesday.
Right.
Here come Wednesday, I come home thinking we're going to do something. Right. I'm sitting in the fucking house. You're in your fucking phone, not talking to you, watching your goofy ass show. You told me to come the fuck home. Don't tell me to come home because you just want to have the thought that you know I'm in this fucking house.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
I've been there. I've been there.
I've been there.
Now.
I've been. Oh.
Nah, don't have.
I mean, we do that now.
Nah, man.
But I mean, like devil's advocate, me and my bro, we kind of like each other's company, even if we're not doing something. We just like to be around each other.
It's not company, but you just know I'm in the house.
So question to jump off of that, or to tag along to that. Now, was your relationship okay during this process? Was it great during this process, or were you already declining?
No, I was at. This is a while ago. I was getting to the. I think I was at the point. We was arguing every day. I was at the point where I would come the fuck home and I would stare at my door.
I got you.
So you were already in a part of a situation shit where y'all were like trying to rebuild it.
No, nigga, you ever had that feeling you stare at that door like, do I want to go through this motherfucker?
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Or do I want to go somewhere else?
I've been there.
I don't make it to the door though.
I would get to the door and sometimes I turn around and sit in my car.
Nah,
for hours without the
say,
shit on, just sit in the fucking car like.
I've pulled up home sometimes. I mean, not now, but I pulled up home before and just be in the car and be like, or I walked up to the door and I got the key. I'm ready to unlock the door and I just be standing there at the door like, But that's normally when you're at a part of a relationship where you don't want to be there no more and you kind of feel either complacent or it just was a bad day or y'all going through something you just don't feel like going through this shit.
So you guessing y'all
being put to work as soon as you walk
out. So you thinking about the decline where it gets
So were you already at a point when so you're saying you were always going to
the gym was for me to say what women don't understand is I think women have this emotional attachment to men.
Y'all are more than welcome to please comment and share your opinion or story or whatever. And if there's something that we're saying that you feel as though you don't agree with, please express yourself.
Women gotta have this emotional attachment to you walking through the fucking door every day. The gym for me was, all right, I just need a little bit of time away from you, so when I'm with you, I miss you. From up your ass 24/7, like. I'm already at the point where I'm looking at you like,
What do they say? How does it go? Distance makes the heart grow fonder.
Yeah. So I'm at the.
Is that true?
Nah, bitch, I'll leave you.
Nah, but
I'll fucking leave you tomorrow.
But bro, but that's what the thing I'm going to the gym.
Absence makes the heart grow fonder. I had to sit there and think about that shit.
Absence makes the heart grow fonder.
Distance and absence makes me leave you for another woman. Oh, was that bad?
So basically what you're saying is you were already at a point in your relationship
like I'm looking
where
at it
you weren't happy anymore. You know
I wasn't happy.
So the gym thing was just an added aggression to a situation.
The gym was like, let me fix this shit. Let me
But you were already unhappy then.
I wasn't.
Get sexy for her.
Get sexy, but I'm like,
bullshit.
I'm just around her too much. I just need a little bit of me time.
Did she think that you were doing it for the other bitches?
I don't know.
Women.
Maybe. I don't know. But real shit, I'm at the point, maybe, because I was young at that time. But I'm older now. If I get in shape now, it ain't for no... I don't even look at chicks the same. There's a lot of chicks now that approach me.
Only shit we get in this round, by the way.
You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of joints. There's joints that approach me now that I'm just like, I just hear it now like, all right, I got a girl. Like, all right. Damn, most niggas don't say that. I'm fucking 36 years old, lady. I got a whole family at home.
But that's the difference between
you can't offer me
your greatness and your the hateness.
Yeah,
that doesn't work right.
But back then, I'm guessing. But back then, I still had the same situation, but I'm guessing because I was younger.
But
you know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. Like, so I've had situations in the past where you don't want to put up with, like, the arguments is definitely the biggest thing. Arguments and something we like to call pussy ransom.
Oh my god!
So
we can definitely get into that.
The arguments to me is something that can trigger, like, later on trigger hate, because you can say anything, and it could lead to an argument. You can say,
"No, Uncle Mike."
You can say, "Man, let's go to the movies, man. We can see that new." We can see the new Bad Boys. And I'm not saying right now, I'm just saying
Bad Boys 1.
We can say that was way earlier. Maybe Bad Boys 2. We can see the new Bad Boys. I fucking hate Martin. Bitch, why the fuck you hate Martin? Don't nobody hate Martin. Well, I hate you. Well, fuck you, bitch. It could be a lot of shit that can go from that. You know what I'm saying? Like, anything could turn. Why did you leave the fucking cereal out? Because I was eating it. It could be anything.
When you there, that's when you are almost out the fucking door.
Because I was eating it?
No, because little ass tiny arguments that's like that is like...
That's not true.
Bitch, you give me a reason to fucking leave. That's not a good enough reason. Let me file these shit up.
What happens if y'all just petty?
That's not. I think when you get petty, saying? I think when you get petty, that's.
What if you're a petty individual?
I don't need to be. I can't be with a petty.
Look, all right. I'm gonna give. I give examples. I'll give examples. Me and my girl, who I love to death, she's an awesome individual. But when we are aggravated with each other, when she's a fucking bitch. No, but she's a great person. I mean, she's great with the kids. She loves my kids. She doesn't have any kids. They love her, and I feel like sometimes they be trying to have a better bond with her than I do. So I gotta kick my kids in the head. Bow, get out the way. It's my bitch. But no. But they bond well, and she goes over and under to make sure that everybody is okay, and I love her to death. But sometimes, you know, we get aggravated with each other. It just happens because you're people and you do things sometimes.
Right.
And sometimes we're petty, you know what I'm saying? But I think that in our relationship, we understand how we can be, so we don't really take it to the chin like, yo, bitch, why the fuck is you? It's just like, I'll know, like, all right, you on your shit right now. I'm gonna just let you live, because some of the shit is just, because some of the shit is just like, all right, you just being petty now. Like, okay, I'm blowing smoke out. It's too loud to blow my smoke. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, can you blow your smoke out? Do you gotta be that loud? Yes, I got to be the loud bitch. I smoke this way all the time. But it's shit like that. And when I'm on my shit, she's the same way. She'll just look at me and she'll be like, okay, I see this is how we're doing things today, so I'm just gonna fall back. We know when we are at our worst, in a sense. You know what I'm saying? So the pettiness can live, but it's like, it turns on because we do shit. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And we kind of understand it. And we'll know when to let shit ride. But you don't necessarily have to be in a bad place in your relationship for that to happen, I guess. I guess it really just depends on how you know the person, and how your relationship rolls.
Say it's coming to an end, like, or not coming to an end because you don't know. But say you're just starting to get tired of this person's shit, and she start holding her pussy for ransom.
Oh, I've been there. I've been there with the pussy ransom shit.
Yesterday?
I've been. Nah. My girl don't do that pussy ransom shit. But I've been.
That's because Kev said on multiple occasions that when you are in a relationship like he is in, married, you are taking it.
Yeah, I've been in a pussy ransom relationship.
Okay.
That shit.
Please expound.
What does that mean? They want to get into an argument and like, oh no, you ain't getting no ass unless you do X, Y, and Z.
Yo, don't ever tell me I ain't getting no ass. But go ahead.
But they want you to meet all these fucking steps and requirements.
First of all, let me.
You hold your pussy for ransom.
Yeah,
she held it for ransom, but guess what?
Yeah,
somebody else is giving me pussy.
Well, not only that, but in my eyes, it's like, bitch, I was born with two hands. You think you gonna stop me from enjoying myself? You think you gonna hold this pussy ransom and I'm not gonna bust a nut? There's two things that you don't realize. One, my hands is my best friends. We do everything together. You know what I'm saying? And number two, they know what I like. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if you think you're holding something for ransom, you're really not. And it is it's amazing. And a lot of it is free.
I jerk off in front of you.
Look,
I don't give a fuck. I will jerk my dick right in front of you and bust on the sheet. Now we'll change the bed sheets.
You go.
I bust on her side. I bust on her side, so she got to sleep in that shit. I don't give a fuck.
Now, cause she kicked you out the room and then you got to sleep on the couch. She gonna sleep on your side. And then when you go, she turned the bed around.
What fuck it up is if she kicked you out and you didn't sleep on the couch, and she busted on the couch.
I ain't seen on nobody's couch.
Sleep in this shit, motherfucker.
Like this. Why she's walking upstairs? I'm flipping the cushions over and looking at her. How easy was that, though? You ever try to put a sheet on by yourself? No, to put a sheet on by yourself.
You gotta have a technique.
You're like this.
I do that shit every day.
You diving across the
You gotta change your sheets every day.
No, not change.
But
because they slide off.
That nigga doing baseball slides across the bed because one quarter pops out.
Dre sleep like he been taking over like a poltergeist.
As I'm flipping,
maybe.
Yeah. But But I mean, to get back to that whole holding pussy for ransom thing,
don't do that shit.
The thing, well, look, I don't agree to that.
Yo, what's your reason? We're gonna have a full show about holding your pussy.
Yeah, y'all got to call in or hit us up about that because
some of y'all, like, probably some of y'all.
Maybe we can ask the special guest that we'll be having in a little while. Yeah. Maybe the special guest will be able to tell us.
Please tell me why you hold that pussy for ransom.
Your dick ain't
how much is never mind.
Your dick ain't that good to be arguing.
And it's $40 and some nails and chicken wings sufficient. But we're gonna ask. But we gonna ask. She might not agree, but she might know a couple.
I'm gonna watch that. I'll watch that shit.
Pussy, all right, pussy.
So listen. Okay. Your girlfriend or the person you're with. I mean, I would pray that it wouldn't be a wife. You know what I'm saying? That's just terrible. But
right.
The female that you are sharing your time with, the majority of your time with, decides that you guys are in a rut or you guys are not fucking with each other, and she decides to hold the pussy ransom. How do you go about solving that issue?
Kill her.
Do you is at that point is your mind frame to be like, you know what, fuck that, I'm gonna find somebody else to fuck, or are you looking? I mean, I would hope that we wouldn't go through that at this time and point with us being our age and us being able to talk to the women that we're with.
But shit ain't working no more.
But are you now looking for someone else or something else?
If you're younger and it's to the point where all the rest of the shit is happening, arguments.
You young, yeah, you done. You ain't got no kids.
Interest in other people, and she holding her pussy for ransom. It's kind of like you're adding shit on top of shit. It's like, all right,
don't be mad if I come home and my dick smell like fish or some shit like that.
You should be mad if you come home and your dick smell like fish.
Hey brother,
you should be mad about that.
I'm not gonna pretend like that never happened.
But were you okay?
I'm not gonna pretend like
you should.
It smelled like fish before. Like,
you're not happy about it though.
Yeah, you ever hit the bitch from the back? Right?
Look at that face.
Nah, that's the face.
I ain't ass face.
I ain't ass face. It was good. I'm like.
But you heard Dre talking about
chocolate chip teeth.
Dre talking about stroking it from the back and you looking down like,
oh hey, no.
All right. Side note: has that ever happened?
That happened a lot.
I don't think that happened to me.
You never been fucking somebody with the back.
You said that you fucked someone before and it didn't smell great, but you kept on going. You didn't stop it from finishing. Oh, not from the
back.
Oh, nigga, that's bad if it's from the front. Like from the back, it's right there,
bro. It was as soon as
you should.
From the front, that mean that shit was on.
He didn't go to the back because he smelled it from the front, and he wasn't going on.
When it came out, that shit was like.
Do you know how bad your pussy
like a soul came with it.
Do you know how the fuck was that? You know how bad your pussy gotta smell if you can smell it if you hit it from the front?
Yeah, we was kids and.
Because your head is where her head is at.
You pulled out, measure your condom.
Yo, the thing about it is,
I have my condom and I still fuck.
The thing about it is, you gotta know, and this is 100% fact.
Yeah.
You gotta know that if you can smell it, she can smell it.
Oh, absolutely.
I had a chick pull her pants.
I wonder what is going through her mind if she can smell it.
It might have been normal. Who knows? I don't know.
I had a chick pull her pants down, and I pulled them shit immediately.
Did you hit it more than once in one day?
I definitely hit it once. Yeah, that was the actual. That's the truth. I actually only hit it once.
You were scared, like I'm gonna catch something if this condom pops.
Drake dipped his balls in alcohol when he got.
I might not have known too much. I knew to wear a condom.
That nigga, Drake took his condom off with rubber gloves.
with tongs.
You roll that motherfucker.
That bitch pussy had the coronavirus.
I don't know where she had.
Dick had the sniffles.
I don't know where she had today, but that shit was rough.
We all been there.
I had a chick. I pulled her panties down, and she pulled them down. And I immediately grabbed them shits and pulled them shits back up and said, "You got to go home."
No, that's a whole different type of smell.
You got to go home.
I don't know what you could categorize that smell.
No,
that's like category 5.
Was it fish?
That shit said bomb. That shit just
was it fish?
It was fish. It just hit like I said, oh.
Kev was out there fucking them funky dog head ass bitches.
I'm saying this was like December. Her bitch and her pussy smelled like a hot bike ride in July and shit. That shit smelled like she just played basketball.
A hot
bike ride in July,
ladies.
In December.
I don't want to alienate our women out there, because the truth is sometimes we know that our balls are just rank. We just.
Kev, you ever fuck somebody right after you got done playing ball?
I have. And your balls 100% stink.
I felt bad.
I don't care.
She took it though.
I'll do it now.
No, I'll
come from the gym and
even then,
whatever.
bro,
What's up?
I have to pop in the shower.
I'm fucking her with the stink pads so I can clean myself all the way
off in one shot.
Nope, I'll take 2 showers.
That's a waste of
late.
Nope. I don't pay for water, bitch.
But it's sometimes that before I hit, I go in the bathroom, let me take a piss.
Even if I pay for water,
Yo, you ever do? Did you do the smell check still?
Hell yeah. You can't be out there passing out from your own balls. Your girl waking you up in the bathroom like, honey, you okay? What the fuck?
You know that meme with Bill Cosby? Yeah, dude.
Yeah, we got.
And I still go in the room like, all right,
you are
this
fucking.
Way. I don't need no head today.
That bitch with the from under cheese.
That nigga Drake spraying Febreze and holding his dick out, swinging and going in there and get that shit right.
Febreze, but I've done it.
Oh
like,
no!
I've done it, and you know what? I just don't give me no head.
And get that bitch a yeast infection.
I guess not. Their mouth was burning from the
Hey, bro, when you was a kid, when I was a kid, or at least young, you're going around in school all day. You go to the gym, you play ball, you do all that shit, and you get pussy after school. You're not going home to take a shower.
Nah, get a rag out the bathroom.
I don't do anything.
That shit smooth out her bed.
If I'm at her
ain't
house,
my fault she get
I'm
caught.
just fucking.
You know what? I can't lie. I've never been with a female who didn't want to wash up or wipe herself before or at least after we were done, and then make sure that I had to do the same.
Always after.
Yeah.
Always
I've never
after.
been in a situation where, you know
so
what I'm saying?
all you women took forest baths.
Yeah.
Now she got older.
Bitches
that got little kids, like they push you with a baby wipe and keep it pushing for the rest of the day activities.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, all right. So we went into pussy ransom and all that shit. But what happens when you actually start hating the motherfucker? Like hating, like you truly get to the point. I don't have too much experience in this area, but to the point, what makes you hate that person, boy or girl? What makes you hate him? My thing is the prime suspect is usually cheating.
That is the number one form of hatred.
I don't know about that cheat on probably have. You'll never know because females cheat on you. That shit like
this motherfucker's still holding that secret.
Wow.
Yeah.
She gonna die with that.
She got a whole nother family and shit and still won't tell you like, nah, I never did.
Them bitches got CIA level access to their shit. Yeah, even they bitches don't know.
One day we're gonna talk about how females can keep that shit in the box. Can keep that fucking secret in the box and bury it in the ocean.
But cheating is a major one. I don't know if I've ever been cheated on. Maybe I have.
We all have.
Probably.
Yeah. You don't have to actually have confirmation. We all have it.
Yeah.
I think just in our lives. Yeah.
It's cool.
Somebody cheated on you.
Yeah.
That is cool. Just look, as long as you don't suck his dick home and then come kiss me, like, at least
you wouldn't have known.
At least brush your teeth before you kiss me.
It might have happened.
Yeah.
You just will never know.
That's why I eat a big
pussy. Nightmares tonight.
It might have happened. You'll never know.
That's why I eat a pussy and go kiss her in the mouth. Before you had a beard, you was cool. You could do that.
It might have happened. She'll never know.
Yeah.
The nasty shit that people have done to other people and then come to, like, because you don't think. You don't think until you fucking actually get to the point where after you did it, like, ooh, I shouldn't have did that. Because that's fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
Look at Kev. Kev immediately went through his history in his brain. It was like, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. Oh shit, that was really bad. That was really bad.
She'll kill me.
Yeah. When Kev's eyes go from straight to straight up, you know that he did something that he is like, I should not have done that. As soon as he look at you, he be like,
that was wrong.
You know right then, he just boop.
That was
wrong. oh shit, I did
I
that.
I just had like 3 oh shit moments in my head.
Long as you don't eat a motherfucking separate ass. Long as you don't eat an ass and then come home to kiss. Because the pussy is the like if you get ass.
Kevin ate an ass, came home and gave one of their kids a kiss on the cheek.
I ain't kissing my baby.
Not your kids. They kids. Hey, baby. Right before
a little bit of high five right there, finger their mom. Right?
So what contributes to cheating is the number one thing.
Cheating, fucking dog.
If you get cheated on, and that's the cause of the breakup, and that's the cause of a breakup, you're gonna hate that person because it's like, bitch. Especially because you start to think about all the shit they might have done. Not shit that they did, but the shit that they might have done.
On top of
in your bed or some shit like that.
Yo, just imagine if you're a person who actually caught them in the act of cheating in front of you. The hatred has to be
immediately
above and be. What do you call it? That's past hatred. That is a whole different.
That's murder.
I got caught. I think we broke it up. I can say that.
Oh, it's over. It's over. Life's over.
I got caught.
It's over.
With the other John, but we was like at the point of like, I ain't seen you in a minute. I think
you told that story.
Yeah,
she was creeping through your window.
No, she opened the door.
Oh yeah, you said that. Yeah, you said that. Yeah.
I ain't never had a creep through the window situation.
That might have been the same one.
Kev was the creeper.
Now you said that y'all was in bed, right?
I think you told that.
You said you looked up. You was like,
you lay right back.
Then I laid back down like, okay, cause I'm asleep. Don't.
No, what the fuck? Nah, nigga, you can't go like this.
Nigga,
lay down with the pillow.
So, Captain, one of them leave or did they both stay?
The joint that was in the bed with me, she was sleep. She was gone. I hit her with the bed. She was gone.
She was pretending,
bro. Yeah, she was pretending.
Give a fuck.
She was pretending.
She heard the whole
thing. That's another secret.
The other joint that came in the room was looking at me like, I'm about to kill you. I'm like, please don't.
Why you gonna kill me, bitch? I'm getting uncomfortable with the new bitch.
Please don't do this.
How you gonna kill me?
Yo,
we comfortable.
Ken was pleading for life. I told you somebody was gonna die.
Yo,
please, baby, please.
Please, baby, please.
Nah, man.
Help me, please.
Wait, the most important question is why don't that ever turn into a threesome?
Because the hatred is there. The hatred's there.
Maybe after we have a threesome.
Yeah, then we gonna all discuss it.
Nah, because you don't want to be the guy
like adults.
You don't want to be the guy being hated while you fucking both of them and one of them stab you during the sex. And that ain't sex no more.
Hey, you fucking her too.
I'll get stabbed during the threesome.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I'll take a stabbing.
Oh, fuck that.
But yo,
nah, no, I don't believe it. Jay, you want to take a stab? Period.
During the threesome?
Are you cool with that, huh?
Just give me.
That's a whole nother level of S&M.
Just give me the threesome.
As long as your dick's
he dying happy. That's what he said.
Exchange 2 pussies in the same room. You're cool.
He dying happy. That's what he said.
Just give me the threesome, and I don't give a fuck what you mad at after that. I'll take it all. Fuck it.
Show random dude in there.
How would you feel? You came in the room and your girl cheating on you, but not getting plowed on, but like she's sucking dick.
That's a good question.
Like sucking dick, like going ham on, like shit she never did with you. Just chewing on this nigga shit.
Listen, I never had a gun, never owned one. But like Grand Theft Auto, that shit's gonna fucking. I'm gonna have a little thing above me that's gonna just everybody. I'm gonna grab the fucking street sweeper and fucking sweep the shit out of that whole fucking house.
Oh my God.
Everybody dead.
Yeah,
the dog too.
That is bad. She chewing on me like she ain't never chewed on me like that before.
So I guess it's safe to say that even though Dre has never hated someone, his hatred thoughts are 100% a reality.
Oh yeah. I'm chopping both of them motherfuckers in half.
Yeah, you would have to.
100%. I walk in my house, you sucking a dick, I'm chopping both of y'all motherfuckers in half. Sorry, dude. I know you was just getting your dick sucked, but
I own the gun. I would walk smooth past both and won't say a word.
You start grabbing your shit.
I'm not gonna say nothing.
Y'all going to jail for that pussy?
She's going in the graveyard. So
I'm imagining being married and that happening. If that happens and I'm married, maybe.
I don't think you'll kill him. I think you'll probably beat him to within an inch of his life. I
think
that you're going
to get his dicks up.
I'm killing people.
He'll die and he won't know why he died.
So you're not going to do nothing to him?
No, I'm killing both of them. But he won't know why he died. He'll just die.
The seriousness is, yo. So
it's not a fucking joke.
You see when Mr. Biggs came home, R. Kelly was in his home.
Listen, I got questions. She's sucking a dick in my house, and she's married. I don't have a question. I know the answer.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no. You don't will too.
Yo, you don't need an answer to the question.
Because they don't accident.
But you're comfortably going to jail.
At that point, you're not. I don't think you're going to be thinking like, oh my gosh, let me weigh out the options. It's probably going to be.
It's going to be random.
No, because if you're talking about it now, they're going to look back at this podcast and they're going to say it's premeditated.
We'll run. Because if you don't run, because I'm going to go get something. It's going to be a knife, most likely, if I ain't got a gun. If I walk in and catch if I catch her doing that, she has to know to run. I've told her plenty of times.
Oh,
okay. If I want to go grab a knife, and I don't give a fuck what's happening.
I'm not standing there crying like no bitch.
So. No, of course not. No.
Oh, I'm not crying.
No.
And I'm not going. You beat her and him up, you're going to jail.
Beat?
Well, Jay's talking about.
That's not what I'm saying. So that's why I would kill somebody. I'm going to jail for a reason.
Yeah,
he can't cheat no more. He can't cheat with nobody else no more. Problem solved. I'm in jail. Y'all both in.
But now you gonna have to decide who you cheating on, your boyfriend or because you gonna have to fight for that asshole. Unless they like,
I pray to God I don't
get
life.
Who you are? You in jail? You in the jail? Say your celly ask you, what you in for? Call my wife sucking a dick in my house. What you do? Kill both of them. Yeah, I feel you, bro. That's the one thing they're gonna say. Ain't nobody gonna give a fuck. Niggas gonna leave you alone because of that. Leave that nigga alone, bro.
Yeah.
His wife was cheating on him.
I'm snapped. Like, in my brain, I'm already snapped. I don't care about... Because I mean, I won't care. I won't care.
Y'all killing.
I'm killing in jail, too. Niggas start coming on that goofy shit.
You fucking... I'm the one that was in my house, too, nigga.
I'm killing
Kev gonna be legally insane. He gonna make it home faster than anybody.
Hey, crime of passion.
It's crime of passion.
Crime of passion. Judge,
being married, I'm pretty sure would definitely send you to a
Judge,
whole another.
Because you could do so many other things, bro. You can do so many other things.
That's a
you can just break. We can get a separation, and then you can do it, and I can't get mad.
Yeah.
You do that shit in my crib, and I walk in on it. Hey, guess what? You wanted to die.
Yeah, I think he was trying to commit suicide. You failed
suicide
by
failed
that
killing.
Yeah, you failed that suicide.
Suicide by murder.
Yeah, failed that suicide so many times.
I think that I would be
so.
I would be so angry that there wouldn't be enough time to go and get anything. I'd probably just walk up and start snapping necks like a fucking ninja because the first thing. I mean,
I'm remembering
so I'm thinking it from a point of view of myself. It's not too many times where I got my dick sucked and my eyes are just open and I'm just looking at you while you suck my dick. I'm usually comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Chilling and enjoying all of it, enjoying every bit of it. So as I see this happening, my brain would probably switch completely off, and next thing you know, I come in that bitch like Wayne Brady, and then slowly just let you fall into your death while you're getting your dick sucked. And she would never know that you were dead because
they would automatically
if anything, he's gonna be dead, or probably everything will be stiff at that point. Snap eyes going into. You know what I mean? So she will be sucking the dick, and then when she looks up, it'll be me right here. And then I'm just going to start punching her in the face. She's going to be punches until she doesn't breathe anymore.
I'm going to be completely honest. If I really put it in I probably won't process it, and I'll probably just freeze, and then everything will turn off. That's why I said the murder might happen, because you're going to turn off.
Everything is
You're going to turn off. You're not going to go in and be like, hey, I'm a sound-minded body. You're going to literally go, whatever happens, you're possessed by something at that point.
Oh, I must be in hell, and I can do whatever the fuck I want now.
Maybe.
Because I'm going in here and killing
something's going to switch. If you catch that, your brain's going to have to process it, but it won't.
Right now, there's a foul-ass bitch somewhere sucking a nigga's dick in another nigga's house while he's at work.
But that's usually... Let me ask you.
Prepare for the next snap.
I'm about to say, when it comes to shit like that, that's usually the oh, yeah, he killed them both. You usually hear that, he killed them and then committed suicide or something, which I won't.
Don't commit suicide. Nope. Hopefully I get you. Hopefully I get 15 years and I'll be out.
Nope. You gotta stay alive so you can remind the parents about how bad of a job they did with their child. Teach them the morals of privacy and respecting another man, because if you had taught her properly, she wouldn't be out there sucking all these dicks in the first place. You know what I'm saying? And in her husband's house or her man's house. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You would at least gave her the decency and the wisdom and knowledge to go suck that nigga dick in his house.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I want to court you. Let me just think about what you did. Then I can at least know, like, oh,
at least you get to live another day.
He tells you get out and cry while he tells me to get out. You might suck this nigga dick.
Get out, bitch. I don't know what you did, but get out. You did that shit in my house and I walk in on you. Nah, you was ready. You was ready to meet Jesus.
Yep. I want to be able to send letters to the family and let them know your bitch was a dick sucking ass, funky head ass dog bitch, and I blame you for where I'm at. You gotta blame the parents every day. You gotta send them letters like I'm here because of you and your foul ways.
They're like, Mr. Robbins,
no, just leave it. I'm here because of you. That's the letter. I'm here because of you.
Mr. Robbins, you have anything to say to the family? Should have told your daughter not to suck dick in another nigga house. Maybe that bitch still be alive. Shut the mic off. Fuck you. Ain't no whole ass doing that.
What would you have done, Judge?
Yep.
And that motherfucker like,
put me on the stand. Put me on the stand.
I wish a lawyer would ask me, what would you do? You would call the cops, right? Well, I would have, it's my wife, so. No, nigga, get to the point. You would have killed her.
You killed her.
You're right. I fucked your wife last week. Here go the photos. Nigga probably try to kill me in the stand.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Your emotions. Have you ever let your emotions get like? Have you ever felt your emotions if some shit happened? Like, let's say your girl break up with you, you find out she fucking somebody or something like that. You ever feel your emotions? Like how your emotions really?
You get a fire in your gut.
You don't.
You get sick.
You don't walk around like I'm cool. You walk around like first nigga look at me, first nigga look at me weird. I'm telling you, he gonna get it.
Yeah, that's a fact, yo.
That's a fact, yo. My emotions got the best of me a few times, and like nigga, I didn't know who I was.
Ken was playing Usher.
Confessions and shit. Confession.
No, you turn into a different nigga because you don't even know how to autocorrect. Your brain is running a certain way. You don't know how to autocorrect back to the way.
That's
like
I tell people,
boom, I'm me.
Don't fuck with me because like I can't.
I'm
going to be insane. I'm going to be at that point trying to fix my reality.
Yeah.
Not thinking like you're not fixing your reality the right way, but it's not reality. I got to get it back how I think it's supposed to be.
You have to get back buoyant. I wish they sold pills like that. If you ever get hurt, you can just take a pill and be like, all right, cool. But I'm regular now.
Because you put
they sell women.
See, that's the thing. You put time into these fucking relationships, and you like,
Vegas.
I wasted my time. I can get my dick sucked for 2 weeks. You suck a nigga dick
and a pill.
Yeah, because you can fuck a new woman, but that ain't gonna make you forget. Because once you bust your nut, you're like,
yeah, but
you just hoping that you pray you can fuck her mom or something.
That's the shit that when I told you, I was saying that shit like, yo, I'm fucking grandmas, I'm fucking cousins, I'm fucking whatever hurt you, motherfucker.
You praying that you can fuck her mom at that point.
Like, Cam over there trying to get her mom pregnant so her motherfucker little sister or brother is gonna be the child.
Remember, you couldn't have kids, bitch, but your mom gave you kids.
We could have been together, but that's your ass for punishment. No, you can't borrow the car.
That's some petty shit.
That's petty, dog.
You some petty shit. That's your whole life up.
That's another thing. Pettiness, like
I'm trying to tell you, yo.
Pettiness is definitely a trigger after the hate. Yeah.
So to actually kind of slide back into what we were talking about from the great to hate, when you're at the hate, you start to do things that you wouldn't have normally done. You find yourself doing things out of characteristic. Like, what are some of the things that you find yourself doing that like, if you were in your right mind, you would like, nah. We're talking like, for real. But I mean, let's get into like little shit, like, you know what I'm saying, like.
Now this
or things that happen.
Is this after you break up or before?
This is. Well, I mean, I guess this could be like during the process. Because it's never just this is over, we're done. It's always a process to breaking up. You know what I'm saying?
Knowing that you still got to stay there for a week.
Yeah, not coming
that's
home.
Petty, because that's. I mean, I think that's the number one petty thing.
You just come there when you come there, you just pack a shit up, gradually move like I'm almost done.
I've seen you do that.
Yeah, I've seen you do that.
Fuck, fucking right. See you tomorrow, bitch.
I've seen you do it.
See you tomorrow, bitch. I'm almost done.
I've seen you slowly pack they shit up, and every day something be missing.
Without telling them.
Hey, have you seen Oh no, I ain't seen that shit. But actually, you shipped it to the parents' address.
I don't know what you talking about. You had that dress?
Yo, when you had that? When you
that shit
had
in the box out there, like you gotta go, bitch. Like
that's after you got done. It was 2 weeks. You was packing everything up slowly. She missing shit. And one day you gathered everything up and it was sitting out there. She was like, I was missing this. I thought you said I never had this.
Nah, get out.
Nah, you did have it. You just
my shit so like I come there. I ain't staying here. Just give me my shit so I can go to fucking head. Well, you know I miss you. I don't want to hear that shit. Fuck out my face.
I miss being happy.
Bitch, you make me happy. Bitch, go do some
What's
coke.
up, bro?
That's you.
What's up?
After she say I miss you, I miss this. You say I miss being happy, bitch.
Listen. Those conversations that you have during the breakup are probably some of the most unhealthiest, hateful words that you can ever speak to a person.
It's just shit that you.
You've never said something that you just said because you was mad or hateful.
I never. That's not.
Kev,
me.
I don't believe you.
I don't believe it either.
Technically, that's not me. I will say what's on my mind.
Technically, that's not me.
That's not me. I'm going to say what's on my mind.
That don't necessarily mean it was right.
No, but that's how I felt. I just kept it bottled up because I don't think you need to hear that shit because it might hurt your feelings.
Nah, fuck that. He needed to hear this.
Your pussy was dry. And your pussy was literally dry.
That's hateful.
That's hateful.
If her pussy literally dry.
Yeah, but that's not the reason
you
that
do
you
that when you was fucking her for years.
Yeah.
And she don't want to. I'm always
I want to feel like you know where exactly where
between fucking 6 months, but your pussy dry. It's supposed to be.
Nah, I just say real shit. I just say what's on my mind. Bitch, ask me like a goofy question. Did you really not love me back then?
Yep.
Like before, I would say no, I still love you. And then back in my head, in a relationship, no, I don't love you no more. You asked me that same question after we broke the fuck up. No, I didn't love you. But
Kev, I think it was probably more hurtful for you to say that you loved someone when you didn't.
Yeah.
That's probably worse than you telling them that you don't love them.
Let me hold on to this spirit bomb and I'll give it to you later.
Oh my gosh. And that's petty and hateful. Yeah. Everything you say you don't do, you do.
I'm building my spirit bomb up and I'm going to give it to you later.
And like I said, Kev has a whole different process. He's like, oh, I know we breaking up, but I want this to be bad.
No, but that's when you turn your feelings. When you turn your feelings off, yeah, you start doing.
You get everything.
Yeah, but okay. So
more.
if you're at the hate and you turn your feelings off and you're just doing whatever, why keep it going at that point?
I'm at that point.
Oh no, at that point I left. I'm leaving. I'm leaving and I don't want to be here no more.
I had a girl one time,
but I never hated nobody.
Called me like, "Where you at? Where your stuff at?"
I'm at home. I'm at home. Where you at? No, my new home.
I'm home. Bitch looking for my shit, can't find nothing.
Kev, you a spiteful motherfucker, though.
My shit. I've been packing up all week, little by little.
You a spiteful nigga.
Come home, don't find me.
You would say, where you at? You never was a boyfriend to begin with.
Fuck.
You never was there.
Where I'm at? Where I'm at? I'm home. I ain't, bitch. I'm gone.
I'm home. No, I'm home.
In case y'all are listening and you were in Kev's past, if you didn't know his name was Kev back then, you was never his girlfriend. Never. Even if he was with you and y'all stayed in the same house, if you didn't know that his name was Kevin, you could never claim yourself to be with him.
Don't claim.
He has written you off as a different person or non-existent.
Yo,
you know what I'm saying?
A woman calling you saying, where you
at? I had, where you at?
Say home, and she say, no, I'm home, and you say, no, I'm home, and y'all talk about 2 different addresses.
Came home,
a fucking piece of
came
shit.
home, my shit was gone. Like, she came to the crib,
hey, yo,
where you at?
2 different addresses.
What you mean, I'm home, bitch?
And you know it. You know she talking about another address.
Give a fuck?
Yo.
I was gone, my nigga.
Man.
Everything gone. Like, came home like came.
So after it's over, the relationship is done, right? Y'all not together no more.
Don't say nothing to me.
Don't. But how often do you get that? Like, is there still things that you guys
some
do?
Exes I can talk to.
You know what I'm saying? They keep that petty shit going. Why is it that
It's
when
sex
you break
off the
up?
table?
No, here. We'll get to that.
Yeah.
Why is it when you break up with someone, it can't just end right there? There always has to be something extra dragging that shit along to make it worse than what it already is.
Explain.
Okay.
Explain.
I mean, okay, so you break up with somebody we'll use the Meek and
now having a situation like
Nicki Minaj situation right now.
Oh, Mirage.
Her last name is actually Mirage.
Yeah.
Nicki Minaj.
Yeah, that's her last name. So
she told me.
she was getting her butt inflated.
Like baby, but she was sitting there getting her butt inflated saying, "My name is Onika Mirage."
Yo, that's Mirage. And she was pumping it. But
she said it.
Yeah,
it's finally solved. It is finally solved.
Yeah.
What shots were off?
They were at great. Then of course we didn't get to see the okay or anything to decline. All we got to see was the hate, and it was over because we were outside looking in. But we are at the hate stage still. They've been apart for what, over a year, right?
It's been some time.
Yeah, it's been over a year.
He has a new girl. She's pregnant.
Yeah. So at this point, why would it even matter? You know what I'm saying?
I got 3 people that I can say, yeah, I probably hate them, but I don't give them names. I just don't talk to them. I see them, I don't acknowledge them. Don't need to acknowledge them. You know what I mean? Just, especially, we got no kids together. There's no need to acknowledge them.
All right, so that narrowed it down for everybody.
3. They know who they are. you bitches know who you are. Y'all know who y'all are.
They know because they don't get acknowledged.
Y'all know who y'all are. It's other ones, it's exes that I can see. Like, hey, what's up? How you been? Boom, and keep it pushing.
Right.
Excuse me.
But that's how it is. Some people, like, you just know you did so much dirt and so much wrong. Like, I can't fuck with you, or you just so fucking crazy that I just can't fucking talk to you. Because if I talk to you, you make up in your head that we're cool again. Now you want to start doing crazy shit like, oh, I think we could work it out. No, roll, bitch, so you roll.
So you roll, bitch.
Only thing we working out is aerobic class. Get the fuck out of here. Shit. Like, we ain't working shit out.
Yo, you done hit her with something.
I'm saying, like, but that's what I'm saying. It's 2 that I can't talk to because I just don't fuck with you. And it's 1 I don't fuck with because you just plain fucking crazy.
Okay.
Don't say nothing. I just can't speak to you.
Do you hate? So it was hate.
2 is hate. 1 is just out of safety because she's just retarded.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot. My bad.
Mentally challenged.
Listen, I got some about
when you hate. I think
let me clean this retarded statement up.
Please.
Let me clean this retarded state up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mentally challenged is people that are their mental capability challenging to do everything in their everyday life.
Mentally delayed.
They're incapable of doing
normal things because their mentality is challenged. That's mentally challenged.
Okay.
She's retarded because
you retarded because you
mentally delayed.
No, you're fucking retarded because I've never called a mentally challenged person retarded because they're mentally challenged
You don't call retarded people retarded.
I call them normal.
You call your
I'm
friends
normal.
retarded.
You're acting
like
retarded. You let me get my shit out before I'm going to get
Michael Scott said that.
Karen said, I would never call her mentally challenged because they're a step up above her.
They are. In my book, they are. Okay. Nah, let me clean this shit up because I'm going to get killed for this later when we become famous. My thoughts are retarded and mentally challenged. Let me just clear this shit up.
All right, bro.
Please.
Because
go ahead, clear it up.
There are people that do that have children that are maybe
mentally disabled or mentally
delayed.
And that's
but
they don't get that they're not.
He said they're not in this.
They're retarded. They're not. They're mentally delayed. They're mentally challenged or mentally handicapped.
Okay.
Those are things. You think about it. Your mentality handicaps you. Your mentality, because how you were born, challenges you in your everyday life.
They are disordered.
You're mentally disabled, meaning you're disabled because of your mentality.
He's saying she ain't disordered.
If I call you fucking retarded, that means you have the mental capabilities to do everything normal, but you just so fucking
stupid,
retarded.
You can't use the word and the definition of the word.
You're so fucking stupid that you just try to purposely mentally incapacitate yourself to not function right because you're fucking retarded.
Again,
mentally handicapped people have nothing to do with the word retarded. Retarded is meant for normal people. That means.
But that makes all the sense in the world if you want to actually dissect it. That makes calling someone calling everyone retarded is not challenging their brain because they have a disorder. It's because you fucking stupid because you choose to be.
So, alright, so from now on, we reserve that word for the people who actually have the mental capacity to do shit. They
we're gonna have lawsuits if we
and
hopefully you were able to pull this right out the hat. Like,
my handicapped people are mentally handicapped. It is not their fault. They was born with these defaults, and they're mentally handicapped.
We have family members that.
I have family. So I would never call them you're not retarded, because that retarded is for people that have the capability and intelligence to function on normal people level, but do stupid shit intentionally just to do stupid shit. You're retarded. Squad.
Yeah. And
you're not retarded that you're mentally handicapped, because don't confuse yourself with these people. These people have disabilities. That's their handicap. Don't insult these people because you're retarded. Don't insult them.
Oh my God.
That's a fact. Don't insult a mentally disabled person with your retardation.
Wow.
All right? Because they are a step above you.
Wow.
They are a step above you.
And I know I'm going to get crushed for this shit probably 20 years down the line. It's like, oh, your video.
Oh, you'll be long. Never mind.
Great for me. I remember watching Great for Me.
Crystal said, I fucking hate you, dog.
She know what I meant, though.
Yeah. But it's true. It's true. And people, I mean, not to say anything.
Respect for that.
And not to say anything bad about anyone who's mentally disabled. You know what I'm saying? I pray for those who actually
I have family members like that.
And it takes a lot of strength to have a child or a person that you take care of, that you have to do that. That's like, you got to be really strong. You got to be really patient. And you know what I'm saying? That's a challenge. And I tip my hat to those, because that's a whole different world to live in. But even those who deal with the mentally challenged on a daily basis, I know that you look at somebody sometimes and you be like, yo, they fucking retarded, yo.
I just have to get at
They are fucking retarded.
We're just gonna keep using the word.
And I mean,
I'm gonna use the word because retarded is for normal people.
Because they not looking at they look at the person that they know, like, yo, man, you just don't have no common sense that God gave you with. But then again, my dad used to say if sense was common, then everybody would have it. You know what I'm saying?
That's like calling somebody a dickhead. Like, maybe somebody got a disease, they hate shit like a dick.
My grandfather.
Crystal said, I'm trying to watch this podcast at work on the low, and y'all blowing my
My grandfather said, instead of calling me retarded, he would say, when God was giving out brains, you thought he said trains, and you said, I don't want no damn trains. That's what my grandfather used to say to me.
And you probably thought that was funny, but he just disrespected you on a whole other level and brought religion into it. Like, even God didn't even care enough to steer you the right direction.
So when you motherfuckers bring this video up later, you better have some mentally challenged kids, and you better.
Oh my God!
No, why would you?
No, you better.
Why would you? Listen,
no, not you want it. Not saying you have.
We get your point.
Yeah, we get your point.
Just leave it alone.
You know what? When you decide to do a lawsuit, don't do a lawsuit for Opinionated podcast.
Oh, you're not suing me. You're not gonna sue me for some goofy shit. No. Now the podcast has went off the rails.
Officially off the rails.
Officially off the rails.
Stop hitting motherfuckers for something they said 20 years later.
There you go. Stop.
I don't care. The thing is, I would understand if a person had a mentally handicapped kid and came up to me and said, "Hey, Kevin, I took the word retarded offensive. I have a mentally challenged kid," and then I will explain to them, saying, "Listen, your kid's not retarded. You said your kid's mentally challenged, right? That means his mentality challenges that kid. Don't call it.
Yes, you should.
Don't call what."
She said, Crystal said, y'all niggas know I work at Bancroft. I'm gonna fuck Kev Dash Robinson up. Put the bottle down, Kev.
Them niggas is not retarded in there though.
At Bancroft.
They're not retarded. They're mentally challenged. Yes. Retarded, like my ideals of retarded is like you graduated from fucking Harvard.
Listen, okay,
but you throw a ball of aluminum foil in the microwave and expecting a different result?
She said, Kev, keep jerking off the bottle.
That's why we telling Kev this time, and he just keep going explaining more.
Crystal, listen, Crystal.
I see all this.
If you have a baby dad that puts you through hell and you swear to now that nigga crazy, have you ever called him retarded? Like, yo, my baby dad is retarded to someone, and be honest. Because I know if you're lying. You know what I'm saying? I know that you've used that word on people who aren't disabled or challenged. You know what I'm saying? So don't try to tell me that you haven't. You know what I'm saying?
I just had to explain myself. I know I'm going to get crushed in these comments later on down the line. Your kid's mentally challenged. Don't.
It has nothing to do with a person being mentally challenged.
That's just like
I will agree with
that's
you.
That's like my black homie calling me a nigga. But if you call me,
she said fucking right.
Yeah. Look, but if my black friend didn't call me, my black friend didn't say nigga. He said nigger. Then it's an insult.
Look, she gonna say fucking right because his ass is retarded. I was using that as an example, like for anybody, but okay.
Listen,
that's a hood terminology.
So let's place a marker right here of the word retarded. So we already explained we don't mean any disrespect to anyone who take it that way. Yeah, I don't know how we got here
because I said retarded,
but we already explained why he might say that word. It's for a completely different reason, and it's not meant in offense.
Oh, hold up. That ain't got to see.
that nigga just stupid.
Damn, you got to. All right, Chris, you got to chill.
I said nigga ain't finished 10th grade.
You got to chill.
That nigga just
use him as an. No, we not using none of your personal shit.
That nigga dumb.
So when
we don't know him nor have a problem with him. I wasn't speaking with your baby dad. Specifically, I was saying,
he real life retarded.
When you in a situation like that, a baby dad, a friend, somebody you're angry with who does shit that pisses you off, you call it retarded. You literally went into your life and pulled that nigga out like, yes, he is retarded. We don't know that and we don't agree. We are here for the show.
So when you hate your significant other.
Yeah, when you hate your significant other.
Oh my God, use them an example. Real life retard. Oh my gosh.
When you hate your significant other.
We should be using your example with him as the hatred from great to hate.
Well, we don't want to speculate that. We don't know.
She just called him real life retard and then put his shit on here for everyone to know. I'm going to say that it's safe to say that we know that she does not like him a bit. So, with that being said, Crystal has been in a situation where she has gone from great to hate. And if you want to comment, please do, because that's what the topic is.
Come on, Crystal. I know at one point in time,
we gonna swing off of the
this nigga was massaging your internal
Drake
organs.
Holy shit. Ow. Look, nigga, Damn 40 just started his
lock journey.
Oh man, I don't know if you're talking about dreadlocks or pop locks. Oh, but
at one time he was
now he gonna lose him, don't worry.
At one time he was loving him, she was loving him.
No, we not looking him up. You draw now, yo. Yo, listen, we only we not here. First of all, let me let you know that this motherfucking Black History Month, all right? We not here to down anybody right now, unless they've already been on social media being down and not by the likes of you. You know what I'm saying? Because you went from great to hate. We're talking about relationships and how they go from great to hate, not relationships and how you don't like this nigga, and now we got to put his shit on social media. That's not what we're going to do.
At 40,
I'm sorry.
At 40, dreadlocks to start them now.
No, my uncle started dreadlocks at 41 for L.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
But he looks alright with it.
He had braids before.
He had braids too, but he had his hair always. Uncle L.
L had braids.
Yeah, but Uncle L don't lose hair.
Yeah, I know. But Crystal, at one point in time, you love. No, one time she loved this nigga. I'm gonna tell you.
Oh, I didn't mean it like. I wasn't even thinking of that nigga.
Yeah, but he don't lose hair.
Crystal's commented actually. But at one time you had a kid by him, so at one time you loved
That's what I'm saying. You had a kid by him. It had to be great. You had to have something that made it special. You know what I'm saying? For you to want to be with him. What makes a decline if it's something other than cheating?
No, we wasn't talking about retards.
Oh my God. First of all, Kev was talking about retards. And he wasn't talking about mentally disabled people. Just to clear that up again, because he doesn't hold them in the same same criteria, same category.
Wow.
He has all the love for anyone of that nature. I'm not even gonna get into that. But he wasn't talking about retards. He was just retarded for using the word retard. If that makes any sense.
Not necessarily. So
we're talking about from great to hate and relationships that take a turn from a better to worse. And
so you got one shot.
It only takes one nut.
Well, that's a lesser known.
That's true,
but that's a lesser known Nas song.
So it was just a one night stand, is what you were saying? You know what I mean? Because for you to let someone have sex with you as soon as you meet them, there had to be some type of greatness.
I didn't double.
What does that mean? I don't understand.
You double dipped the chip.
I understand. You only got one. What does that have to do with the greatness?
Did y'all ever? But that's the thing.
You love at one point. I don't know if you loved it, but at one point y'all tolerated each other to the point where it's like, hey, I like you so much that I might let you inside to get my goodies, and he explored your.
You know what? She at work. I'm about to call her up, but I don't want to blow her shit. You know what I'm saying? She did say she was at work.
Oh nah. Listen, we gonna stop. We gonna stop because stop talking about that because I don't want to. We don't want to go into your personal situation.
Yeah.
We'll have you up here another time for that.
Yeah, we will have you.
Yeah.
Go listen to your episode from before, by the way. I know. Yeah, go listen to it. You remember we had a?
Yeah, we had a.
Oh yeah.
Go listen to your episode.
At one point, yes, we was engaged. So
so it was great.
Fuck it. Keep going.
Yeah,
so we're talking about you.
So where did it go? We trying to figure out where the fuck did it go wrong. When we're talking to Crystal, if you're listening on audio, we're talking to one of our past guests we had on.
First of all, a very good friend of ours.
Our friend.
We've known her for years and years, over 10. What are we, like 15 years in? Just about.
Amiga.
Probably like close to 20 years in. We've known her for a really, really long time. A great person. And Crystal is actually, we're on Facebook Live if you're listening to us on the podcast. And she is replying to some of the things. And thank you for commenting. We appreciate it.
Right?
Because everybody else, they like to listen and laugh and tell us about how great everything is. Motherfucker, comment then if you think it's so great.
Great to hate.
Speak your motherfucking mind.
What
you know what
made it? What
Don't
made
be
it go from great to hate, Crystal?
So where did it go wrong?
What made it go from great to hate?
Because you was engaged.
Because you hate them.
She said, "Shut the fuck up. I'm only 21." Yeah, never mind. It's like, yeah, dog years, motherfucker.
Kev said it.
Nah, we all are the same age. You know what I'm saying? And they know how old we are.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, you are. People can see you.
So where did it
go
wrong?
They can't click on your name and see when you was born.
So where did it go wrong?
Where did it go wrong?
Where did the engagement get called off at? Because at some point you said, "Listen, you little stupid motherfucker."
You ain't catch him giving head when you walked in.
Oh no! Oh, that would be
interesting.
What happened was,
but I mean, you had to experience some type of great for you to be with someone till a point that you were ready to. Y'all were engaged, which means he proposed to you and you said yes.
I was there.
That shit. Yeah. Oh shit. So I'm about to call in. Who phone? Nah, you ain't got to call us. We'll call you.
No, you're not calling.
Oh,
you put it on the live. Just
that's what I'm talking about.
That's what she was saying.
Oh my god.
No, but put it on the live on this one on the TV screen so we can have.
Okay, go ahead, Kev. You got the phone.
You got the phone, baby.
He was about to do it right there.
Shut the fuck up.
No, he definitely was,
about to
bro.
do it right there.
100%.
I'm sorry. Soon we'll be there though, Kev. Don't worry. I know you getting used. I know you getting ready. We about to call in live to you right now. You know what I'm saying?
Kev just wanted y'all to see his sweatsuit.
Just got excited.
Kev just wanted y'all to see his sweatsuit.
I ain't want.
That's a nice sweatsuit, man. I like that.
Man, shut the fuck up, Dre. Not you, Kev.
I'm about to say, damn.
Not you, Kev.
Compliment the nigga. He got on some nice LeBrons too. Them shits are fucking ippy. Kev is looking real ippy right now. If you don't know, he's looking for a sponsorship from Nike.
I wear Nike because they support black people.
Look, Nike, if you're checking us out, we would definitely love some. I know we probably talk about some of the shit that Nike would never touch with a 50-foot pole.
But touch it, Nike.
Kev over here touching the camera, so we apologize for the technical difficulties.
Kev, turn it around.
Because you just switched it around.
Yeah, turn it around.
Kev, you just hit the button to make it look at the wall. So.
There
you go.
Good
All
job,
right,
buddy.
so did you call in to it?
Nah, Chris, just click on it. Go to So Damn Opinionated page. I'm gonna go to the page. Nah, she's gonna call him because we need to hear this shit. Cause
this nigga's terrible.
Yeah.
I'm not. My phone is acting stupid. Like the camera's acting stupid. That's the camera. It's acting really fucking retarded. Right?
Call into Opinionated and we'll pull you in, Crystal. Because Kev,
so
she said I can't type that fast.
What? No, I'm going there. I'm about to invite her right now, though. Like,
girl, we gonna invite you. Come on.
But nah, because she has good points. Because she said she was engaged to him. So at some point, that shit went like left. That shit went left.
I think when it comes to that though, man, when it comes to like going from great to hate, there had to be a turning point where you said, I can't stand this motherfucker. I don't want to be in a relationship with this motherfucker. He got to go. I got to go. We got to go. Get on the flow. Yeah. Y'all don't think so?
Just tell her to come in here. Bring her on yours, Cat. Bring her on yours, man.
Okay. Well,
she's just gonna.
She's on my shared video, so she's on the Opinionated.
She's on the Opinionated.
You have to go to invite. I mean, not invite. You have to go to the little number on the corner.
Mix minus, man.
Where next to invite, and when you click that, if she's on there, you can invite her to co-host.
We need a mix minus, so I can actually get her on this shit. But all right. I mean, we have 144, so we got some time.
Yeah, we chilling. We
We're
using different formats. You'll be able to edit a little bit differently. We definitely gonna get you some new headphones, bro. That's a fucking fact. Those shits are deflated.
Had them for 10 years. More, 12, 13.
I mean, they got their money's worth. I mean, you got
these are Sennheisers. They're fucking good, man.
She said ghetto ass. Listen, I guess streets. We can't even say that we are the most unprofessional professional podcast because isn't that what Drink Champ says too?
Nah, nigga, we better.
Oh shit. Yeah. Except we don't got no.
We just fucking. We just a fucking unprofessional podcast. Like I say it all the time, we unprofessional as fuck. Like we just invited Crystal. She got to come in on screen. We're gonna talk to her because she has a great to hate story.
I want to know why you hated him.
He must have been hitting the inside.
What make you
busting internals up good?
I'm gonna invite her.
Nah, that makes you love a motherfucker.
But that make you hate nigga too. You motherfucker. Motherfucker, but cheat. Nah, just invite her to this.
Cheating and beating.
Why you gonna invite her?
Cheating and beating.
Oh, is she accepting yours?
We forgot about the beating too.
Oh, I got into a fight. I told you. Well, I was talking that before the show.
Why don't you get into it? While we wait on Crystal.
Yeah, I was in a relationship. We was arguing. Me and the chick was arguing.
When'd you kill her?
Something.
I ain't killed her. She stole me. Like I let her get the shit off. She stole me. We arguing and shit. She started like trying to go in on my mother. I'm like, all right, bitch, this shit ain't funny. So I start going in on her mom's. She got tight about the situation. So I'm going because I'm
so fat.
Because I'm going in and everything she's saying, I'm laughing and shit funny to me. Like, yo, that shit was funny as hell. Like that's why I'm telling like, yo, that shit was funny as hell. You just said about my mom. Well, how about your mom doing this? Bitch got tight. Next thing I know, I got my back to her. Boom! I get hit.
Was this with the baby?
With the baby in my hand.
Oh, that was the same. Okay, I got you.
I got hit before that too. She slapped me.
Well, I think you could just push the camera button at the bottom, Crystal, and it'll bring you in. If I press the camera, look at that. Turn my camera on. I guess. You know what I mean? I guess.
I say beating could cause you to hate somebody. Did you hate her after she beat on you?
Dre.
After she abused you.
I cannot say how.
So after she abused you, did you get mad at her? Did you hate her?
Hate.
Right.
Yo, I was about to do jail time. My brain had to like click.
Did you call the police on her?
I called my
police.
I called my father because I had to. Because I'm like,
right there, Kev. Look, look. You see her drawing up there? See if you can click it.
We don't specialize in people getting on. We specialize in people getting off.
I felt late to laugh at that, but when my brain was like, nigga, that was funny.
I don't know why.
But we're trying to get Crystal live, so
Jesus,
Dre's gonna cut all of this out anyway, except for that maybe that's story.
Oh, okay. Y'all all gonna feel this. You gonna feel the fire.
Why is this shit acting?
Feel the fire when we talk about.
Yeah, why is this shit acting retarded? I'm not gonna stop using that word.
The fact that you laugh like a fucking evil villain.
I laugh like the Joker, my nigga.
You laugh like Garter, though.
The Joker is an evil villain.
He really is. Did you guys see the Joker movie?
I did. It was pretty fucking good. She can't
pretty
get in.
Damn good.
She can't get in on this joint.
I don't think you did it right. Do it right next time.
Yeah, I mean, I can't add anybody, so okay.
Listen, Chris, we're sorry. We can't.
You have to do it from the original video, though. The video.
That's what I'm at.
That's what it is.
We can't do it.
This is what I do.
Yeah, but it doesn't show you on it.
Do it right. Do it right.
Dre didn't do it right at all either.
So should I just start another live?
No.
Nigga sound like a seagull. For real though? Bro, I sound like, no, she said I sound like a fucking seagull.
Oh, you laugh?
Oh, you did. There was.
We just let the shit ride, huh?
Yeah, we're just going. I don't understand. If you tune into our podcast, there's a lot of shit that just, oh my gosh. You be looking at it like, these niggas is just doing some bullshit. Nah, you probably are. Listen, man, we just.
Listen, at this point, we just going.
We just gonna wrap it up?
No,
I said we just going.
I can always start another live and she's be invited.
You could do that if you want.
Yeah, let me get out.
Hold up.
Crystal, don't go nowhere.
No, hold
Oh,
on.
we gotta edit this shit, bitch.
Oh, the video.
Yeah.
We put two together.
What that mean?
That's how you make babies.
It's a continuation.
You get 4?
You put 2 and 2 together, you have an orgy.
That's the shit I've been trying to get popping.
Nah, dog. Like,
Yeah, maybe you might have to restart it. You want me to finish it and start a new one?
finish save.
Yeah, we just running.
Yeah, Kev, because I don't want to be responsible for anything.
Let me go.
Let me go.
We just running, dude.
Nah, just keep talking about this shit, Crystal. We're gonna bring you in because
Nah,
we need
I don't
just
feel like it anymore. Let's talk about other shit.
for real.
So I got some bumps in my. Nah, I'm trying.